All right, Baker, how's it going?
Hi, Chesney. How are you doing? Good to see you again.
Really good to see you, man. We're beginning to make a bit of a habit of this, aren't we?
I think this is a hat trick now.
Sitting on couches with strange microphones that match the colour of your trousers.
You picked the red for that reason. Oh, yeah. Mine does too. I've only just picked up on that. But no, thanks so much for the time again. We were sat on a sofa at Soundwave Festival last summer.
In a tent.
Yeah, in a tent with music blaring behind us, and then we were on
E17, just the other side.
Yeah. I think I saw them asleep in the car beforehand as well, and we were on Zoom a few weeks back, and now we're here again. But
here we are again.
Thanks so much for giving us the time here in Stockton. We said you were just on our doorstep, but how's it treat you so far?
Oh, it's been great. Yeah. I mean, we were in Carlisle last night, and then Glasgow the night before, and it was literally, I think this is the 5th gig in a row, was it something like that? And
wow.
I've got nine to go. So yeah, the road has been treating me well, and it's nice to be in Stockton. Actually, it's really nice. I love this venue. It's lovely.
It's a really nice venue, isn't it? And we're very much looking forward to the gig tonight. But tell me a little bit about how the tour has been a few nights into the Smash It to Pieces tour. So how has it been on the road so far?
It's been great. It's surprising. I've had a lot of, because I've been doing like meet and greets beforehand, and I've met a lot of younger people. A lot of the time, people will bring their kids, like people that are with me since the beginning, and they're kind of like introducing me to their daughters and sons or whatever. So that's been quite fun. And I feel like there's a distinct split between people that know the old songs and people that know the new album. A lot of people that have been like singing along to the new stuff, which is obviously for me like, oh my god, it's not just the one and only. They like the other ones too.
I remember you said that as well. It's like, I mean, the one and only is 35 years old this year, which I bet feels crazy. And then you had the new album out last year, and you said it was well received. So I bet it's really satisfying and nice when you see people singing back. Yeah. And you've also got like a lot of new faces at the gigs as well, which I bet's always nice.
It's been really lovely in that respect, because years of just kind of people really only know me for one song. Obviously I still made records over all those years, but this album seems to have really resonated, and it really does feel good actually.
I mean, you speak to a lot of artists and bands, and they kind of want that revolving door, don't they, where there's new fans coming through and the music's getting passed through the generations.
Yeah, you do want that, and that seems to be what's happening right now, which is great. There are a lot of people as well coming along because they knew me from Big Brother, which is interesting.
I guess it does something, doesn't it, when you're on a TV show like that?
That's why we do it.
Yeah. But it was a great appearance from you on that. But it all coincided with the release of the album, and we've spoken about the album. So I'll kind of ask you about, it's a second tour I think you've done now.
Yes.
With the album, and of course in that time you grow a lot into the songs. After rehearsing them more, playing them more, just getting to grips with them more. So what are some of your favourite songs to play live from Living Arrows, Chesney?
You know what, it changes quite a lot. I'm loving Loud at the moment. It was difficult for me at first because when I released that record, my best friend had just passed away. So, and it was a song about loss, so it was this kind of like weird kind of timing thing that the universe threw up to me there, and I ended up finding myself on these TV shows and promoting it and playing it live, and it was difficult. It was really hard because all I could do was think about Vic, my mate. But time has kind of changed that a little bit, and I've kind of changed my mindset on it, whereas I would just miss him and think about how he wasn't here when I was playing it before, but now it's like he's there. He's sitting right beside me, and I talk about that, on stage. So it's just that one is great because I just feel him, But there's others, I mean, I'm loving Live Forever, but obviously the opening line of Live Forever is Smash It to Pieces, which is what this is all about, actually, and that's where the tour comes from. So that one is fun.
Kind of sets the night, doesn't it? Like, Smash It to Pieces do a great gig. It all works really well, doesn't it?
It's the first thing I say to everyone from the stage.
And I bet, like you say, with that and like Loud as well, two like different songs really.
Oh, very different.
You can, it's like nice to have that personal moment, I bet as well. And like, yeah, it's quite a personal song to you then, I guess.
Yeah, but there's a lot of that on this album. There's a lot of personal songs on this album, and I feel like opening up and being kind of cathartic and using songwriting as therapy has been a real amazing thing for me, because I was worried about putting these songs out because they're quite raw and quite painful, and it was almost too personal, some of them, to put out. But I was encouraged to do that by my wife, by my producer Jake Gosling, and I'm so glad that they did, because what's happened now is, I didn't think about it when I was writing it, because I wrote them for me, but they became like a two-way street, and I started getting messages from people saying, thank you for that song, I went through something similar, or thank you for that song because I lost my mum, and whatever. So yeah, it's amazing what music and art can do.
Like you say, music is power, isn't it? And it's one of the most powerful things in the world. So I totally understand that, and I bet you're looking forward to playing them on stage tonight. And for people that are going to come on this tour after this gig, what can people expect from the Chesney Hawkes set tonight? Then a bit of a blend between old and new.
Yeah, definitely. I've been, as the tour has gone on, I've kind of dug a little bit deeper into some of the old songs, and I started with a few Buddy Song era. And then I started kind of playing some new things on the sound check. I was like, oh, maybe I'll throw that one in, And then meeting people along the way, they were like, would you do like This Is Me, like Deep Cut from 1991? I was like, can't remember the chords to that one. It's like, and so I have kind of like, dug deep, and it's quite nice to see people. I mean, basically, what's great about where I am now in my career is I can transport some people back to their youth. Is what nostalgia is a powerful thing, and that is quite fun. So I've been saying, come along, leave your inhibitions on the door, come and relive your youth with me, and we'll just have a party. I'll put the kettle on.
I think that sounds like a very nice night, and we're looking forward to it tonight. We can't wait. And I've got to ask you one thing before we finish Chesney, which I'll come to in a minute, actually. But first, I just wanted to ask, after this tour, what's next for Chesney Hawkes then?
Well, I've already started writing for the next album.
So you're going to build
on a roll now. In fact, I'm going to play one of them tonight, because that's that's the great thing about playing live. I can do that. I can just throw in a new song, that nobody's ever heard, just to see what a crowd thinks of it, So that's the next move. Hopefully new releases.
Well, it's exciting. We can't wait to hear them when they come. But finally, Hammers, Chesney, do you think you'll stay up? There we go. There's the famous tattoo.
This is the dream. West Ham win the FA Cup.
Ooh,
we stay up, and Spurs go down.
Oh, I'd love Spurs to go down. I'll put that out there as well.
It would be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Even London clubs, Arsenal, Spurs, Arsenal, West Ham, we unite, don't we? And
we're united in that one, I think.
I think, I will have a soft spot for West Ham towards the end of the season, because I'd like to see them go down.
We've got a hard run in, we're playing Man City next, so, we'll see.
Well, you can do us a favour as well, so hopefully you will have by the end of the weekend. Fingers crossed for that.
Fingers crossed,
but, Chesney, a real pleasure again. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you, Baker. I'll see you on another couch in another strange place at some point soon.
Hopefully so. Thank you, Chesney.